Hey, it's Tsho here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best settings for Season 5. Because Season 5 is very close. By the time I've uploaded it, it probably is Season 5, because I've probably taken a long time to edit this. But anyways, for the new ranked season, it'll be very helpful for you to have these settings. Because everyone's going to be trying to grind. But before we get into the video, go down, comment below if this video helped, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's not waste time, let's get into today's video. Alright, boom. So the first one is interact prompt style. This I have it on compact because I really don't need to know what the gun does. We're going into season 5. Everybody should know what each gun does. If you don't, then I don't know I just don't know. Or maybe you're new to the game, then fair enough. But if you've been playing the game for a while and you still don't know what the gun does and the information, like, then I don't know for you. But yeah, on to the next one. So button hints, I'm just gonna turn this off. This one, I have it with XW/shield icon. I don't know what that means, but basically what it does, I know what it does, but I'm not too sure why it's called that. But basically what this one does, it shows you the shield, and it shows you the shield of the person that you're shooting at. But if you have it on X, the crosshair, it only shows you the health. It doesn't show you anything else. So it won't show you how much shield the person's on, it'll just show you the health. But then what the non-indicator does, this just shows you the hit marker. So what you want to do is put it on XW shield. So you want to have that one. Then damage numbers. You want to have on, if you have on anything else except from stacking, you're just weird. I can't lie to you, really and truly. Because, what's the other ones? Because off, I don't know why you wouldn't want to see the hit markers, how much damage you're doing. And if you have floating, unless you're crazy at maths, you shouldn't have floating on. Unless you like your mental maths is crazy, then put floating on. But I personally cannot. Wait, let me even show you. I personally cannot. Let me just show you. Let me show you. If you have the 99, tell me how much damage. Someone comment down below and tell me how much damage I've done. Because I know someone who's watching this video probably has stacking. But yeah, tell me how much damage this is. Actually, wait, let me try again. Tell me how much damage this is. I guarantee no one can comment how much that is. But yeah, let's just move on to the next one. Oh wait, let me turn this off. I don't want floating. Unless you're crazy at maths, then fair enough, have floating, but I don't want. I'll have to floating. On to the next one. I'm just gonna speed through so I don't make the video too long. So ping opacity is just put this on default. You don't have faded. Obscurities have it on. Ping map minimap rotation, I personally have this off. Now other players might want to have it on because I think in Halo that actually is on. In games like that it has it on, so maybe you might want that, but I definitely do not want that. So weapon auto cycle empty, I personally have that on because I don't want to be in a serious fight and then I'm trying to shoot and my gun's not working. So I just want to have it automatic, so it just switches for me. So yeah, auto sprint, I have this off. I used to have it on before in season 4. Well, currently in season 4, but I'm turning it off now because wait, I think I said that wrong. I'm putting it off now because it helps me to shoot faster and it doesn't delay my bullets. So I would have this off because I know a lot of the pros have it off as well, so their bullets don't get delayed. And your bullets being delayed is very important. Wait, no, your bullets not being delayed is very important. Because when it's not delayed, you get a first shot. And in Apex, every bullet counts. It really does. You might not believe me, but trust me, it counts. And especially going to season 5, because from what I've heard, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a new SMG. So yeah, there's gonna be some guns that have a lot of TTK. If you don't know what TTK means, it means time to kill. So yeah. If you have low health and someone shoots with an SMG, there's more likely of a chance you're going to die. Moving to the next one, double tap sprint. I have this off. I don't know why you would have that. I know someone probably has this on. If you have this on, I can't lie to you, you're strange. I can't lie to you. No offense, but you're strange. But yeah, moving on to the next one. incoming damage feedback. I have this on 2D and 3D both. If you have it on just one, it's not really bad if you have it on any of the other ones, but I would personally have it on 2D and 3D because it gives you like a good representation of where the grenade is. So I'd have that on. Now taking damage close the oh, I'm bugging out. Taking damage closest death box menu. So this one you're gonna want to have it off. Well, actually no, wait. If you're like a beginner going into season 5, like beginner decent player, I would turn it on because this would help you a lot. But if you're trying to be a pro and you're trying to like be advanced, I would have this off because having this off, it helps you if someone's shooting you, then you won't be kicked out of the box. And if you're trying to armor swap, it would help you a lot. So yeah. So streamer mode, I would say have this off. Now the reason I'm saying have it off is because I want to see if I killed if you're like a really good player, I want to know that I killed you. So make sure you have this off so I can find you. So yeah, now on to the next one. Usage sharing. I'm actually gonna disable this. I don't want EA to know what I'm doing. I don't want EA to know that I'm killing tons of players. Like they might think I'm hacking. I don't know. So I'm just gonna disable that one. Color blood mode. Now I'm actually thinking about turning this one on because I'm not colorblind by the way, but I'm thinking about turning it on. The reasons I'm thinking about turning it on is because like players like Daltouche, he has it on, and I can't lie, his scopes look really nice yellow. I'm not too sure which one it is. I believe, pretty sure it's this one. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep on off. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not colorblind. I don't understand why I'll do that. Subtitles. Unless you're playing Wraith, unless you like you main Wraith, I would personally turn this off because there's not really subtitles that I need to hear. Actually, no, unless you have a headset as well. If you don't have a headset, then yeah, turn it on. Because sometimes there could be good callouts. Like if someone throws a grenade, if your teammate throws a grenade, but then you think it's the enemy, like it usually will give you a voice line saying that they've done that, so you won't be scared. Or if someone throws their ult, like Gibraltar or something, they'll tell you. He'll be like, so he'll say like raining down the skies or something like that. So now to the next one, subtitles. Oh, yeah, just this doesn't really matter, does it? Nah, that doesn't really matter. Okay, onto the control settings. This is what everyone's come to see. I know. Please don't click off the video, please, because I know you want to see this. So you might be tempted to click off the video after seeing my settings. But there's more to the video because I'm going to show you my per optic settings. Because my per optic settings will be a bit different to the default. I've changed it. Okay, so now my button layout is customized. Why is it customized? Oh, it's customized because my melee is B and my crouch is the right stick. Personally, I like using the crouch as the right stick, but some might like crouching with B. I personally would say if you don't have a scuff or an advanced controller, I'd say use the right stick to crouch because it would help you to do strafing. Actually, if you're a beginner, just use what you're good with. But if you're like trying to like become better at the game, which you should be doing because we're going into season 5 now, I would say use crouch as the right stick. But other than that, I would personally say don't change any of the settings. Actually, you can probably change to evolved if you don't have a scuff or advanced controller like that, because this one is quite helpful because you can jump with LB. But I would personally stick to customize as the right stick. But yeah. Okay, moving on to the next one. My stick layout is default. Interact or reload button. I just tap to use. Wait, what's the other options? Hold to use. I don't understand why I'd want to hold it. That's how you break your X button. I'm not trying to hold it. Tap to use. Nah. Tap to use and reload. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as that one. Okay, now to the next one. Crouch button. I would have it as toggle. I don't understand why you want to have it as hold. Actually, maybe if you want to do bunny hopping, because it's easier to do it as if you hold it. but I would say toggle because if you're around the like in cover, you don't want to be holding down the right stick. And controllers nowadays they're very fragile, and you really don't want to wear down your sticks. So I'd personally say it's toggle. That would save your stick life. It'll make it longer. Now the aim button, I have it as hold. Now I don't even care if you have it as toggle. There's something seriously wrong with you. I know someone has it as toggle. If you have it on toggle, you are so weird. I don't care what nobody says. You're weird. You must have it as hold. If you have it, I'm actually trying to think why someone would want to have it as toggle. Like that's so strange. For the people that don't know what toggle is when you have to. Let me show you. Actually, no, you won't be able to see. But basically, it's when you tap the trigger to aim in. You don't hold it. You just press it once. Like I don't understand why you would do that to yourself. But yeah, that's very strange. And in close fights, that's so tough to be fighting like that. But yeah, trigger dead zones. I have that on default because my controller is getting it has decent life currently. But as I keep using, I don't plan on buying a new controller anytime soon. So I'd probably have to up the trigger dead zone. Actually, wait.
Wait a minute.
So for the sensitivity, you want to put it as high as possible, so you can have good movement. But then you want to keep moving it down until your movement gets hurt. So for me, I put it to 6 so I can have good movement. And because the thing is, in this game, you want to have good movement, but because you can learn to shoot and improve your aim, but you can't improve your movement. So what you want to do is you want to put your sensitivity to high. There's also another reason my sensitivity is on 6, but then you'll find out later in the video. Okay, now onto the look sensitivity. My look sensitivity is a 3. The reason for that is so I can lock on to players while they're moving. It's easier to track them when my sensitivity is on 3. Okay, now put the optic settings. So here you can see my 3 is just normal. But then my 2 times, what I've realized is on the 2 times the sensitivity is a bit slowed. So I've increased it to 4. And I've done that for each one, which what I like. But then for the 8 and 10 times, I put it on 5. Because the sensitivity on default is way too slow. The only times I can snipe people with it 8 and 2 times is if they're standing still, and I didn't really like that. So I put it to 5, and now I'm able to snipe people running. So if you come into my lobby, I will snipe you if you're running. Just because you're strafing, I'll still get you. But anyways, on to the next one. So I personally play on classic, but I've heard a lot of people like to do linear. Because a lot of people have elite controllers now, so they like to play linear. But I personally like classic. But anyways, onto the look dead zone. I would say if you have a brand new controller, I'd put it on none. But my controller is a bit worn, so I'll put it on small. Now onto the next one. Movement dead zone, put this on small. I'm just gonna speed through so I don't waste your time. So inverted look, put that off. If you have okay, I don't care. This is another one. If you have inverted look on, there's something seriously wrong with you. Like, okay, so the vibration, I have this off. The reason for having this off is if I'm trading shots with someone, it basically makes, like, I don't know if you know what flinch is, but flinch is basically when you get hit, like your gun will have slightly more recoil. But then with vibration, I feel like there's even more recoil. So I turn that off, and now my aim is absolutely amazing. I don't have advanced look controls on. I turn that off because personally, I think that's completely pointless. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. My brightness, let me show you. My brightness is quite high because this game is a very dark game. It's very dark. And this is a complete lie. It says to put it on the bit where you can't actually see it, but you should definitely not do that. Well, I don't know, because you might have a different monitor to me, but my monitor, everything that I see in the game is pretty dark. So if you want to choose what I've got, then choose it. But most likely, this setting won't be good for you. But onto the field of view. Now, because my sensitivity is quite high, it balances out for the field of view because I can look around quickly. I don't really need a good field of view. If you have low sensitivity, if you find out that you need like low sensitivity because you can't hit your shots, then put your field of view up because then you'll be able to see people. But because my sensitivity is high, I would say put this low for many reasons. Firstly, it affects my recordings, and secondly, I don't really need a high field of view, and it helps me to. And basically, with a wide field of view, it basically makes your scope zoomed in even more. So now the sprint view shake, you want to put this on minimal. You don't want to have normal. You don't want your screen to be shaking while you're running. You just don't want that. So put that on minimal. Now my audio, I've master volume 86%. The sound effects volume 100%. I should probably turn this up. In fact, I'm gonna turn it up because let me turn this up. Yeah. So the reason I'm turning this up is so I can hear footsteps. I really don't hear the music. The music in this game is absolutely trash. I'm not trying to hear that. The dialogue, my subtitles are off anyways. Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh, I'm bugging out. No, this is when people talk. So I'm gonna have that on 50% because I still don't hear what they're saying because I don't have subtitles on. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like this video, and also comment down below if this video is helpful for you, because I like to know if my videos are actually helpful, and comment down below if I can improve on anything as well. But other than that, yeah, I'm out.